I'm at that point in the conservation effort with Solaris United where I need to be capturing the bowler rollers, and doing that the intended method can be quite time consuming, but it was recently brought to my attention that there's actually another way of doing it, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. So looking at the build, you just need high range and high duration, the numbers are irrelevant, natural talent is helpful, enemy radar is fine, none of the weapons or the sentinels matter, focus doesn't matter. But we're going to step out here, show you a few tricks, and I guarantee 100% that we'll capture the very first bowler roller we encounter, and it's very recreatable for those that need some help with this. So I have everything bound to hotkeys, but that's irrelevant, you can just do it through the gear wheel if you prefer. I have a hotkey for my trank, which you pull out. If you hold down M, it brings up the full map, and you can see these blue icons littered everywhere, and they just indicate the locations of piles of fur or scat that you can interact with to start the tracking process. But if you back out of there, you hold 2 to bring this menu up, and you select an echo lure, in this case the bowler roller one, and you open up the map again. You'll notice that the amount of icons has diminished severely, and that is because the ones shown here are relevant to the echo lure that you are holding. So I'm going to do a right click on this one because that's pretty remote. That's where I want to head to. I have another waypoint, another hotkey for my arcwing and energy pads. So we just fly over here. Do a ground slam to get out of the sky. Get rid of our waypoint. I'm going to pull out the trank again so it brings the blue icons on the minimap so you can easily find it. There we are. Start that and you'll see the big orange circle on the map. So you could follow these tracks, which you can't really see in the water, but that would be here somewhere. There. You can just pull out your synthesis scanner and use that to look through the walls. You still need to be at a fairly close range before it will show up. It's not necessarily more efficient, it's just, I guess, more relaxed if you don't want to be straining your eyes staring at the ground to find these things. And you'll note that it's orange at the moment because I don't have full scans on it, and it's a bit difficult to see that on the orange ground sometimes. But once you get all your scans in, it's quite easy to see the green through everything. Anyway, now that we're here, we'll pull out the trank, hold 2 to get our echo lure out. We're going to hold left click until it expires. It doesn't really matter what pattern you do. Hopefully we get a call back. Yep, from that direction. There is some kind of audio bug where they don't always respond audibly, but they always do show up. Now you can see there's 2 white lines on the right, and you want to hold left click and keep that between them to get a good call again. Swap to our trank, because you can see the enemies through walls with this, or the conservation animals I guess. So we got that guy there, he hasn't seen me yet, so I'm going to swap away from my trank. Find him again. I'm going to use my first ability to enthrall it, and now that it's enthralled you'll notice that it doesn't panic when it sees me. So you can just take shots at leisure until you manage to hit the vulnerable underside. You see its name goes grey, it falls asleep. Interact with it. And there we go. I've got a perfect capture. I get 0 standing because of my rep cap has already been hit. You'll notice we've even got some enlarged genitals here on a female. I don't know how that works, but there you go. Very easy capture. I know I've spent a lot of time doing it the proper way, and using this method just has made it a lot easier for me, and I don't know how long it'll be around, so hopefully it'll help a few people before things maybe get changed.